Hello everyone, welcome to SAM IELTS YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope that you're all super fine and seriously preparing for the IELTS exam, and that's the reason you could probably landed in this YouTube channel. So today's topic is all about speaking part 3. Well, you need to understand the different types of question which is asked in speaking part 3, and you should understand the question types and how to answer to them. Know how to present your ideas to the examiner in speaking part 3, because this speaking part 3 is different from speaking part 1 as well as speaking part 2, because speaking part 1 is basically day-to-day activities, the things that you do or the things that you see. It is a common everyday activity questions, so you can easily answer them. However, in the speaking part 2, that is a completely entirely different scenario where you are actually going to explain your point for 2 minutes. Those 2 minutes, how you are going to present your ideas, how to expand your ideas, how you are providing the examples, all together that you get to answer in the speaking part 2. Well, now coming to the speaking part 3, which is the main idea of this video. Right, in the speaking part 3, I'm going to tell you what are all the question types and the sample questions probably, so that you can really understand how are these questions being asked and how to express your ideas to the examiner with clarity. Alright, without further delay, let's get started. Right, the first type of questions is related to the current issues. See, what is happening in the current scenario, the examiner will actually ask the question. For example, if you take, like, do you think government should invest more money in healthcare? What do you think? What's your opinion? So, the thing is that what is happening in the current, sometimes a few years back, we had COVID, and at that time, a lot of questions in the speaking part 3, is asked about the COVID issues, the healthcare, whatever it is. So the thing is that whatever happening in the current scenario, the examiner will ask the speaking part 3 question accordingly. For instance, the question is that, do you think government should invest more money in healthcare? Well, I think, in my opinion, I feel that the government should invest more money in healthcare, because if they do the proper prevention and if they invest a lot of vaccines, then they will actually prevent a lot of diseases from the human mankind. So I wanted to tell that examiner that yes, the answer is yes. Yes, I want the government to invest more money in healthcare. Are you clear? Just look on the sample answers and the way I present the answers to the examiner. The point is not a matter here. The way how you express your ideas, that is the matter here. Clear? Right. Let's move on to the next question type. The next question type is related to the past experiences. Like the past experience that you have, whatever it is. For example, can you tell me about your last vacation? Or what do you think are the main challenges facing the young people today? See, the thing is that the examiner is actually asking about your past experiences. Right? So, the thing is that the examiner asking you, can you tell me about your last vacation? Right? So, you are going to narrate the vacation that you attended the last. Right? It may be last week or last night, last month, whatever it is. See, you don't think for the answer. See, for example, you went to a vacation a year ago, and for a year you never went to any vacation due to some family issues or due to some health problems. Don't think that what did the place that I went a year ago. It is all about how you are presenting your idea. Even though you didn't go for a vacation for about a year, whatever vacation comes to your mind, you can actually explain that. Because in vacation, you have some cherished memories or some breathtaking views, whatever it is. So, what you have to do is that you have to explain the vacation that comes to your mind instantly. Spontaneous answer is mandatory in IELTS. Well, so there are no right answers or no wrong answers. Whatever comes to your mind, that is the matter. How well you present your ideas, that is the matter. So I want to insist you very clearly, spontaneous answers will give you marks rather than correct answers. So no, never think for the only the correct answers or the technical words. Instead, you just start the answer with a proper note. That gives you the mark. Clear? So this is the second type of question that is being asked in the speaking part 3. It is all about your past experiences. So I wanted to tell you what are all the experiences that you had in related to the tour or related to the vacation, related to the food, related to the book or related to the cinema. Just have a reminiscence. Just have a collection of it. That would actually help you to answer it spontaneously. Got it? Clear. Let's move on to the next type of question, which is actually requires some comparison. See, basically the IELTS examiner will ask you some comparison question. For example, like, see, how does modern technology differ from traditional methods of communication? Well, what you have to say? You have to answer, you have to address both the traditional communication as well as the modern communication. Whatever it may be. For example, you can just talk about the video calling, right? And the traditional letter writing. Anything is fine. The only thing is that you need to compare. How to compare and contrast? You can actually easily start with this. Well, in my opinion, the modern communication has much more advantages than traditional communication. Especially, for instance, the modern communication has the facility of video calling so that we can speak all over the world, either with the family or friends or relatives, whomever it may be. On the other hand, the traditional communication only consists of the letters. In my memory, I believe that my mom used to write letters to her mother, which is my grandmother, and it would take ages to get a response from my grandmother. However, I feel blessed to have the modern technology in my hand. Clear? So what did I speak? I speak about the letter writing as well as the video calling. Right? How quickly it can transform and how late it takes. Clear? This is the way that you have to compare. Again, for compare and contrast, there are certain words that you can actually use. And I have mentioned a separate video for that. You can just go there and just check for the words that you can actually use to the compare and contrast method. Are you clear with this? Perfect. Let's move on to the last type of questions, which is actually your personal opinions. Personal opinions plays a huge role in the IELTS exam. Well, you need to understand that the personal opinion is not a matter for the examiner. Whether you say yes or whether you say no or whether you say yes and no, that doesn't matter. Whether you say yes and give the appropriate reason for that, that matters. If you say yes and if your reason is not related to your answer, then you will not get marks. For example, do you think it is important for children to learn how to cook at an early age? Do you think it is important? Do you think it is important? What is your opinion? You write down in the comment section. However, I'll give you my answer. Okay. Generally, I think cooking is an art and everybody needs to learn. The children are at the young age when they try to implement some new recipes, even if they fail, they don't care. It is our duty as a responsible mother or responsible parents, we should give opportunity to the children. And the children who really cooks well at the early stage can easily take care of himself or herself when they become old. What do you say about this? See, cooking or any art, you can start at an early age because you can fail several times. And that's not a matter for them, right? They will forget it very easily. Failure is a part of life, and I feel that every hobby or every activity will have failure to a certain stage. So, we should encourage the children to learn cooking. This is completely my point of view. Clear? These are all the question types that is being asked in the IELTS speaking part 3. So, I want to tell you that learn these question types, learn the methods to answer, and then approach the exam. In SAM IELTS, we are helping hundreds and hundreds of students to clear the IELTS exam with ease. We provide a unique strategy and method that actually helps you, right? We have a special tutors for the testing your pre-test strategy, right? We will help you out in all aspects of clearing the exam in the IELTS. Visit www.samielts.in or our team WhatsApp number 90431408444 for further queries. Thank you for watching this video till the very end, and if you really like this video, please like, share and comment on this video. Also, never forget to share this video to the IELTS aspirants where they will get a lot of useful tips to clear the IELTS exam with 8+ band. Thank you.